Yeah, and this one say, like Rasta in Jamaica, Rasta universally, base these ideas and the factors of how I and I as Rasta look at things over the years, the changes that's put in place, so to speak, from a lot of brethren and sistren from different nationality and even some of our own people. Yes, from the way how they choose to view the thing or see the thing or in tune to the thing. Yeah. So we are say out of I and I, there's many comes. And we give thanks, for the embracement being Rastafari, seeing all the sistren and the brethren what choose to embrace Rastafari till they decided that they're gonna wear locks up on their head. So we can say respect for all of that. But there's a problem that I and I concern or I concern with, because I can remember when I and I used to be there at one time in the 70s, watch it through the 60s, come down, to the 70s and watch all the changes and the high expectation and also the depression, both vice versa, challenging the Rasta man within them times and times there. Now, what I did not love about it is knowing that say I and I people never give I and I much moral support at those times and times when we need them most. But now, after changes put in place by all the suppression and the aggression and all the wrongs that implement upon those ones within those times, they were strong enough to be solid within their self and go through the journey without fall apart. Yes, so big up all the Rasta them, the original Rasta them, from the Bingios, from the 12 tribe. Yes. Love and I spec with enough respect to all Rasta sistren and brethren and all queen and kings and prince. Yes, blessed love. Now, my little thing, that I have to say concerning this. I listen some foreign people being in foreign here and reason with a lot of brethren. It's not like, this is not overall saying, I want do not have within the free will, free choice have their rights. But I man have to just say what I man come to discover hearing comes out of others that I happen to reason with, and even some that portraying it even on the net and stuff like that, saying Rasta is nothing wrong with the style and the fashion and the twist and the this and the that, and they want to make it look like it's a Rasta thing. And see some of them that I happen to reason with, I even see going to the houses of various houses here, and them eat up some things and doing some things, and them still say I am not Rasta, but I like the Rasta movement and that's why I wear the locks. So what must I see you as? I would love to ask, because if you are not Rasta and you wearing locks, yeah, which is your ID, your identification, it's your passport, it's your veil, it's your well-being presented to the massive, and you know the deliver it in a way where you say Rasta, but you embrace Rasta. So what are you? Imposter, so-called? What are you? Because if you are not and wearing locks, so when you go there and do any wrongs, yeah, who they gonna blame? Who they gonna say? What they gonna say? Is it they gonna say it's a comb sum? Is it they gonna say it's a bald head? Is it they gonna say it's a dread? Or the first thing that comes out of their mouth It's a Rasta. So me that say, when you're ready for it, then you put on the locks and come with it. More than you choose to be over there, you are over here. So now use a limo and chew your limousine. Yeah? And you enjoy your two Dutch pad cover. You tell yourself now that you have the right for I and I show appreciation, welcome. You are yours as Rasta. Check a ye yeah? And you know you are he and a she. So what you do over Rasta? Because once you wear in the lock, someone now go and see you as a just a he she. Them a go say out of their breath of life that they happen to share. Saying, boy, me know a he she, you know, and them a Rasta, you know. So we are pull long, no much Rasta. I and I come to realize, you know, that yeah, within the free will, free choice, is many are called, choosing are few, and some of them gonna play the wolf and the sheep clothing, doing the things that they choose or were doing before they even become Rasta. And we do not love that, because the big thing about you do not ready for Rasta. For your food is your medicine. If you cannot eat certain kind of food and still want to be, you know, associated yourself with Rasta, even if you have to tell somebody say, yeah, I am not Rasta, you know, but yeah, I like, you know, appear as Rasta, or I like the hairstyle of Rasta, the fashion, or the hair, do whatever how you want to shade it and make it look. That is not what I and I are here embracing. We are embracing the culture and the rootical art. You ever see a tree stand up without a root? Yeah? And every plant, every seed have a bust with a vine. So comes you now want come divine the thing where you come see and know say it start with a rootical order. That means you don't respect the Rastaman world. You don't respect the world that I and I embrace, and even a lot die for it, and a lot fought for it, and a lot of things happen over the years for it to maintain to this far, you know. Now it elevates itself to the massive, where the massive can become a part. And we don't have a problem with that, for we love the elevation of knowing, say, yeah, the concept and the consciousness are spreading, you know, amongst the massive. Great. But, you know, when time you know, do not really approve of it and come in it with your mix up and blame up self, and the self come pull it down from inside, come embrace it and big it up, and, you know, uplift it and make it, you know, elevate to a higher level. You know, come for tear down where you come see below. Yeah, so it's like a roof over the Rasta man, and it only have some corner posts, and instead you come board up the thing and make it nice, or set up it that it properly covered and properly protected. You know, the help for tear down where you come see, and they pretty it up and say, oh yo, I'm not a Rasta, but yet you want to appear as a Rasta. You know, no matter if you're old or you're young, I'm just asking you, when you're ready, come on board. Until you're ready, no jump on it, because the big thing about it, a lot of una damage. So me I say, una play the Sheila game. You know, you can't want destroy the angel them out of your misconception. When them are ready, fought for all these changes and betterment for all of us, you should preserve them. You should help them to be stronger, to live longer, to be around forever, to represent the conscious value and the righteous way of life that Rastaman brought to the forefront and continue represent until this time. Yeah? I can respect all man and woman out there what overstand the knowledge of what I'm saying. So I can tell if you jump off a board if you don't want to jump off a board. 100%. But I'm asking you, it would be better for I and I if you just do that. Just done that now. Done either you done where you do and stay on board, or continue where you do and come off a board until you're ready for that change. Yeah. Rasta thing is about positiveness. It's not about affiliate with something or affiliate with something out of place. You don't see it. For the reason why I like say affiliate, because it's internal, all things take place. So may I say, an affiliate, the affiliation of I and I deal with any form of mix and blend. It's not Rasta that. So may I say, so I want the consciousness to motivate and elevate, come positive to our race and creed, left, right, and center. There's more love and blessing to one another. Rastafari, Jagai. Yeah, man, love him. Break now. Purple man, brimstone, purple man. Yeah, man.